UK tourism is the most depressing thing on earth. Like, it's just shit. It's
What would you recommend to someone who's never been to the UK?
When people come to the UK, no, go to London. But this is the thing, right? Is that the reason why I think the UK works as a tourist destination is because you don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
When you know about the UK, it's a terrible place.
I think most people's imaginations of the UK is the Queen, Harry Potter, and
Well, that's the thing is that if you go to London, you get a very sanitized view of London, of the UK, and you can have a great time because you only see London. And London is like very well kept.
The charming part.
Yeah, it's very well. You know, all the fucking money's in London.
True.
I'd say some of the countrysides are pretty good as well.
Yeah, which is why I really appreciate it when I meet people who like love castles and love going around Wales and stuff like that. I'm like, nice.
Oxford is fun.
Oxford's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, if you want to go to the countryside, though, I'd say Ireland is better. Ireland's fucking beautiful.
I've been to the countryside in Ireland.
So many castles.
So
Wales
fucking nice.
Wales is good.
Patriotism showing there.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember when I first found out that people just didn't live near castles. I thought that was weird when I first found that out.
Yeah, I mean,
I lived near 3 castles growing up, and I was like,
see, like out of context, that sounds so fucking privileged.
Why? What are you gonna do with it? It's not my castle.
Well, no, but that's the thing. But that's the thing. Like, it's like that. If you said that to a Japanese person, they'd be like, "Oh, what are you, like the Prince of Wales?" Or something?
No, it's just because there's so many fucking castles in the UK.
Right.
One of them was very dangerous and run down, and like climbing it was just like a safety hazard. I don't know how it's still you're allowed to go and do it. But there's one really cool castle near me. It's like called Conwy Castle.
I feel Wales to castles is very much Japan to temples.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, maybe.
Because like I think if you said to someone who has like no idea of like Asian culture or anything like that and said like, oh yeah, there's like 3 temples around my house, they'd be like, whoa, you fucking bougie motherfucker.
Japan did have a lot of castles. They were just burnt down.
Well, yeah, most of them are gone. Yeah,
there's a really big one in Kochi. There's a massive one.
Yeah,
it's really fucking cool.
A lot of them though are recreations.
Yeah,
that were like built much later. I think there's only like a handful of castles like from that time that are still standing.
Well, a lot of the ones in the UK are run down as well. Like the out of the 3 near me, one of them is well kept, and that's mainly for tourist reasons. Right. And the other 2 are completely run down and just but it's cool that it's a bunch of rubble.
But you can buy that, right? Like you can purchase that as property.
Some of them. Some places you can.
Normally the big ones you can't. They're normally heritage sites, so you can't buy them. They're like public.
And at that point, the people who buy just buy it for a flex, because who actually lives in a castle nowadays?
I believe I read something about France or something has the most abandoned castles and the most castles for sale out of like any country.
Oh, really?
Apparently, you can just buy chateaux and castles and all nonsense.
That's pretty bougie.
All right, you say UK is good for travel, or
no, I didn't. I'd never said that.
Well, what did you say? You say come to the UK.
He said just go to London.
Go to London.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Genuine question. Someone's coming to travel to the UK. Right. You want to show them British culture. What do you say? What do you take them to?
First of all, the one question you have to ask someone who comes to the UK is, do you drink alcohol?
Do you drink?
Yeah, of course.
And if you don't, you're gonna have a bad
because
time.
you can have it. If you love a beer, you love drinking with people, you can have a 2-week trip and you have a great time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you don't drink alcohol, here's a 3-day criteria.
If you don't drink alcohol, I hope you like castles.
I'm like, I genuinely think, because you can do nearly everything in London that's worth seeing in one day.
Like 1 or 2 days.
1 or 2 days.
Two
days
chilled out
if you don't want
days.
to rush.
Right.
But like all the major things are within walking distance of each other. So
do you take them to like the tourist sites and everything like that?
Yeah, very fast. I'm like, here's Buckingham Palace. Have a look. All right, here's the Big Ben. Have a look. It's shit. Don't pay it. It's like $90 to go on it. It's a rip off. Don't do it. It's shit.
When we went, it was in fucking scaffolding.
Yeah, right.
So I didn't even get to see it.
London Eye. Sorry, London Eye. Shit. Big Ben looks pretty cool actually. I like that. But normally it's like you want to see Big Ben, we can go and drink in the park in front of Big Ben.
Yeah,
and do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's the arcade that's now closing.
It's closed now. Yeah.
Is that the one with Shrek at the front?
Yeah. It's like
that's an arcade.
There was a Namco Funscape. There was a shit arcade. It was alright. That's closing, but it was the only arcade. What else can you do in London?
Don't know.
Maybe take them on the boat.
On the boat?
So you know how there's public transport, there's the tube. Part of the network is a boat. There's a boat
like a ferry system
that you can just cross that goes from I think Greenwich to Westminster or something.
Yeah.
Greenwich. I really like taking people to Greenwich. Greenwich is a really nice area. You can go and I can be like, look, here's where time started.
Yeah, that's all I know about Greenwich.
It's a very nice area actually. It's really well done.
There's like a warship in Belfast. In front of the
Mate, Belfast's like 6 hours away. You can't go to Belfast.
The warship, the
Cuddy Sark.
It's right in front of the not palace. What's that? Right next to the bridge.
Greenwich.
It's not Greenwich. Where
You're talking about the SSS Belfast?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. I
don't know.
Don't know that one either.
There's if you go to Greenwich as well, there's a massive boat that's been restored on land.
Cool.
A pirate
Yeah.
ship. It's fucking massive.
Damn.
They actually collab with us only.
They
they
should.
do.
You know,
Yeah.
the UK government should hire me. I'll make.
What would you add?
Spoons. Go to Weatherspoons.
Tesco meal deal.
Tesco meal deal.
Honestly, I would take them to Spoons as well.
Spoons is great.
You did take us to
Yeah, I did.
The thing is, right, is that
Yeah, I should just ask you, Joey. Where did we take you again?
no, we did shit with Joey. It was terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
We went to the Shrek arcade and Spoons.
Oh, we went to the fucking gaming bar as well. I'm completely
The gaming bar.
the gaming
Terrible.
bar. as
It
well.
was literally just a pub with a Wii in it. That's all.
You were in
Pub.
game in that bar.
British culture, man.
Yeah.
It's just
Like sick.
Because like pubs in London are like
Yeah.
where all the best food are as well.
Yeah.
Like, all the best
To
food.
be fair, that pub did have some good food.
No, because the way I see it, right? Because the way I see it, when I go travel to a place, I very rarely want to go to the big tourist spots, right?
I just want to eat.
Yeah, I want good places. I want cool places to see, but just like not the here's just a landmark that everyone takes a fucking picture around.
Yeah.
I just want cool local places. And like, as someone who lived in London for like close to 3 years, if it doesn't revolve around alcohol, I don't know the cool places to take people.
Oh, there's afternoon tea. Afternoon tea.
Oh, afternoon tea, actually,
The
that's-
home of afternoon tea.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
Of
Very
course,
good.
of course. I completely forgot about afternoon tea.
I
That's
love it.
pretty much the only part of like British food that I'm just like, yep, afternoon tea fucking slaps.
To be fair, I feel Australia would be the exact same thing if it wasn't for the fact that we have some of the best beaches in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, because at least we can take you to the beach.
You got it easy, man.
Yeah, but if you don't like beaches, then I hope you like drinking because we're gonna be doing a lot of that.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. I've had friends, normally Americans, who are like, "No, I don't drink," and I'm like,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what to do. I can show you Big Ben.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I have the same thing when like friends come to Australia and I have to take them around like a couple times. I'm like, do you want to see
It's like,
Sydney Opera House?
I swear, I'm not an alcoholic, but it's just the culture. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do.
It is.
Yeah,
That's,
it really is.
That's kind of
It really
why.
is,
That's
yeah.
kind of why I wanted to move out of England because it just felt like if you didn't drink, then there was nothing else to do to have fun or like just like
Also,
chill
no-
out.
no-
That's a big
Yeah.
thing.
No one does anything on weekdays in the UK. Like weekdays are strictly for working and then going home and being depressed. That's all you do.
No, I feel that's
No
just,
one goes out in the UK. It's always the weekend.
Oh, really? Even after work?
No one really goes out.
Really?
Yeah, I'd
It's
agree with that.
normally older people. They normally will go after the pub after work when they're like 40s because they're a
Well,
lot.
I would have you know, some people go to the pub after work.
No, I know. I if I worked in an office, I would love to go. But I was a YouTuber. No one wanted to go out in the weekday. So
right.
It was an absolute uphill battle trying to get people to do anything in the UK.
So you have to wait till the weekend for that.
Yeah, so I never did anything
Yeah.
during the week in the UK. I just worked on videos, I think, and played video games. I don't really know what I did. I don't know what I did in London.
What did I do?
What did I do in London? I don't know. I went to coffee. We have really good cafes.
Yeah.
Do we?
Yeah, we do.
Compared to Europe?
We were in Europe.
You guys are Europe.
We were Europe.
Well, we're not in Europe anymore.
yeah, because it's easy to get stuff from like Italy and whatever.
That's true. That's true.
It's just
That's
across
one
the
thing I
pond.
miss about that sucks about Japan is that importing anything from Europe is like 20 times the price.
Well, yeah.
It's like a block of cheese that I would pay £10 for in the UK imported from France is now, which is seen as like a luxury expensive
Yeah,
item.
fucking first time I was in Australia. It's
Yeah.
like literally a other side of the planet.
It's depressing. I bought a wine bottle and I looked at it and it was like £30 in the UK.
Yeah.
And it was like £90 here in Japan. And I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
fuck.